Hi, good afternoon. So welcome to our builders diaries. So I think there is a. Can you hear me? Because this is the live stream, guys. So you can able to put out some comment if you have any opinion or you have something need to share it out, right? So basically, I'm putting this just for the good purpose on my page, the builders diary page itself. So after we have a part one and the part two, right, which I did it previously. So today I share with you how is the contractors to forecast a cash flow into the tables. So how to combine these together, right? In order we can able to have a complete cash flow. So before I start, right, wait a minute. I just share it out to you all. Okay, so welcome to my page. So without delays, so we start our topic today. Right. So previously, we have defined a few categories of the cost. So there will be a fixed cost, variables, and the contract cost. So if for those who actually missed out, so what is the previous chapters, so you can able to review in my page. So in order to get further understanding on it. So I will spend around 15 to 20 minutes on this. So after define all the category expenses, now how shall we combine these expenses together? All right. So we continue. All right. The next stage is on these slides. I'm going to share it to you how we're going to put it together in order we can able to create tables, which is normally the contractors table up their cash flow. Right. So objective, what is the cash flow objective? What we need to do that? Why are we doing that? All right. A very simple without making it complicated. All right. I put out a very simple objective on it. Right. So we got to define what is the current and the progress expenses in every and a single construction project we are handling, or any of the process here actually is managing, or the project manager is managing, or the construction manager is managing, or the engineers or the QS. So we got to define what is the current. So what is the upcoming project expenses during the life of the project, right? which means that if the life of the project is 6 months, 9 months, or 12 months, even up to 2 years, so we're going to define it. What is our monthly expenses? What is a long duration expenses in order we can able to determine, right? In order to ease the financial purpose. All right. So now, how are we going to do it? Right. How are we going to do it? It's very important. How are we going to do it? So, is it hard to do or not? Okay, is it hard to do or not? Sometimes people may think that, okay, all right, even when we sit on the engineer place or we sit on the manager's place, we feel that this is hard. All right. So with this, I'm telling a story. I'm telling a story. All right. They actually is cut the rock story, cut the rock. So one day, an old man, all right, on the boat, where actually the boat is tied, tied out on the road. So without knowing that, because he went down in the middle of the night, he tried to go out to the river. Right. So without knowing, actually he's untightened the rope. So then he tried just to swing up the boat. All right. But he swing up very, very hard. Until unknowingly, he actually is staying still, the boat is still there for a time. So without unknowingly, he don't know himself, he don't know himself that he is still in the same place. At the end of the day, at the end of his effort to come forward, right? So what is the lesson learned of this story is anything that is new to us, all right, we just don't mind to have a try in order we can able to move forward. So as far as this old man on the boat, he cut the rope on his boat or untightened the rope on his boat. So he were able to move forward. Same thing today in our life. In constructions, especially in constructions, this field, we need to think in this optimistic way, where we need to cut ourselves the rope in order for the boat can be sailed forward. All right, guys? So nothing is hard, nothing is hard. So, but then most important is our initiative to move forward. All right, now let us to take our initiative to move forward from here, right? So there is a simple way to do it. We start from a simple way. If you don't have any idea, this is some idea that actually, some guideline actually you can able to understand it. Right? First of all, combine all your expenses as what is the categorized, as I mentioned before in the part 1 and part 2, into a Excel format, right? Into a Excel format. So what you have this, you will have this, right, guys? You have this for preliminaries, you have contract expenses, you have suppliers, you have traps. All this is just a sample for you, right? How to combine it together in the Excel sheet. Then, all right, when we all the outcome, right, complete, this will be the outcomes to put it into the Excel. So from there, you add in the month, add in the year, on the topic, on the title, table titles. So you put up the summations where actually you put up the total expenses, right? So you put the summation here, you add in the year, add in the month, all right? So for each to view, I am putting a color on it. So then the expenses table is done now. Right? I believe all of you can able to sum up. So you will just need to go to the copy in the Excel out. Right, you will get the total. All right. Okay. Get it? If not get it, then if you're not able to get it, then we can able to share it in my comment. Right. So from here, right, let me clear. Right. So then coming down to the part. All right. So coming down. Okay. So the complete table will be like this. So normally people will ask me, what would this be? What to fill with this or this? All right. Okay. So we have it. Sorry. Let me draw again. What would be all this filling? All right. Okay. So okay. This is the things that we need to fill in, which means that all the bills, the invoices, the claims, and the certificate. In construction, it happens that we have a certified amount which comes from the certificate, right? The net amount of the claims, the net amount of the invoice on the due date, and the bills on the due date, right? So then you sum it up. That's all, a simple way, right? In order you can able to help up what is that project cash flow in expenses. Then from there, right? Let me clear all this. All right. So now, in summary, we only have main five steps is actually if you look on this, the 5 and the 6 actually is the same, right? Combine your expenses, put it in the Excel, add out the month and year, add out the summation amount, put in the bill, invoice, claim, and certificate amount, done, right? So this is a simple way of doing it. So I believe all of you can do it, how to operate it. So help your projects, help your bosses, help your company by step out the first step. Then actually define the cost. So now, okay, The lesson learned from here is, if you do monitoring your monthly project cash flow and the expenses, so this will determine your project sustainable financing. This is for sure. So it will going to help out a project where actually you can able to define, to confirm what is the expenses curve. So in the very near future, I'm going to come up with a topic of how do you forecast. If you have a history already, what is the cash flow curve look like, right? Expenses look like, how you're going to define your cash flow graph or pattern into a project life. Then very easy. Then you will going to hold up, right? Put your project cash flow in hand, whichever and whenever in time is, right? So this is the minor sharing from me, a short sharing, right? If you do appreciate my lesson of it, please join into my Robert Builder's Diary or e-construction learning groups, or both of the group in the page, right? You will have the relevant document and update from me from here. All right. So thank you very much. Today the lesson is up to here. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your thank you for your effort, right? So also thanks for you to get learning together with me. All right. Thank you. Bye. And we see you next round again.